This is a test. Once everything is done, the game will begin. The test will begin immediately. I'm going to go for somewhere in the corner. And we have to wait somewhere because there are no topics yet. Anyway. I know there are absolutely no viewers, but I think I wanted to do something I wanted to do. Testing. Uh-oh, there are 16 FPS left. I'm going to figure out what happened at all. There are a lot of things happening right now, but what makes my GPU? There absolutely nothing, but I think GPU is ran out of spaces. It's almost 100% on utilization. Uh-oh. Damn it. I need to set up my overlay first. Game activity. And the overlay. To ensure what I'm doing. We're trying to test my own audience because there are no viewers yet. What happened to my graphics? It is kinda bad right now. Maybe I have to drop something. High quality shaders. Let's see what will happen. No! It won't help at all. But why? Let's try to turn off the breathing. No. Still laggy. I believe there's something missing. Right? Sometimes it is kind of horrifying that fact that I have lack of FPS. We may have finally got some audiences here. Let's see what will happen. And we'll probably see the people leaving because the not safe is. Hello. So guys, we're talking about live stream, about the live forum. It is about a thing. I'm in the live stream right now. You can see me by typing my name. I will go somewhere for you. I'm going to give you a link on it. It is not actually a lecture, but I'm talking about imitation of Buddhism Hotline. You guys know it. You can use your voice as well. Honestly, this is not about the learning experiences, but something like chill talking or panels, because I wanted to have something like mini games or just chatting. I simply want something about it. Do you guys have anything about it? Because it's not about teaching, because it is about fun. Or you can take my seat if you want, because I mean you can take the Latin and then you go for it. Do you mean in real life? It's kind of cold. I mean, at least 14 to 13 degrees Celsius. Yeah. I kind of say it is at least 4 more players. Oh, I'm from Hong Kong. So guys, if you wish to talk about anything topic related, you can go for it, because I would wish to have something like to talk, just like the Buddhism Hotline, because it is like initial episodes. So there are, I mean, I haven't well prepared yet, but you guys can suggest some topics about it. You may be a host if you want, rather than just sitting on it. If you wish to talk about it, you can get inside. I mean, you can talk yourself, and I can watch and as an audience. Always welcomed. Okay? It's not about presentation, but it's something you can suggest any topics you want. Okay, about the alcoholic. But sometimes alcoholic is like ethanol, which is the chemicals like yeah, you need I don't you need oxygen or hydrogen or something, but they are mainly made in wines or brewing. You like alcohol doesn't mean I will like it, but sometimes some of the beverage with a little amount of alcohol volume is better. Okay, it's
So guess what I did?
What? What?
PP.
The alcohol is
Alcohol PP.
alcoholism is not really great, but sometimes a minimum amount of alcohol is the best one.
It makes me feel, bad. No.
Okay, since the one is left the podium, now it should be my turn to back here. Oh, don't do drugs, guys. I mean, sometimes. Some of the points. But fine, because it is about random stuff. Just like the actual Buddhism Hotline, you can have random topics about it. Okay, for some of the reasons I made, I selected the random stuff. I mean, random models. Take a seat, everyone. Go there. Okay, so guys, if you want to be the one to the temporary host, you can reach through here and then be the one to be the host. No. You can take the host if you want, because I wish to be an audience as well. Yeah, I mean, push the top box button, press and hold the X. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, we're in.
My name is Erica. I'm an alcoholic. I've been beating my wife and kids.
The same thing.
For days
Anyway.
now. I can't control myself. All I do is jerk off to hentai.
Not yet, but and it's hentai is fine, but if you go too much in alcoholic, it will really ruin your life. I mean, in a really high alcoholic volume.
What if you're addicted to porn?
But I personally don't understand it, but you can go for it.
Do you think I need Jesus?
What? My religion is thrown to the Christian.
So do you think I should, like, I don't know, go to church, or do you think I should see a therapist?
Can you repeat again? Because I mean, I want to have something more clear. I mean, I did not hear it properly. I'm sorry.
I'm asking, since I jerk off to hentai all the time, if I should go to therapy or if I should turn to Jesus Christ.
That should be up to you, because it is not a program to advise you anything.
I don't even have sex with my wife anymore.
Sometimes alcoholics could ruin your life of the sex, but I'm not sure what you do, but sometimes it's better not to be too much on alcoholics. I
mean, it's pretty bad. All I do is watch Itadeki Sekai all day.
But more importantly, going alcohol is worse than watching hentai.
But what if you're jerking off till your dick bleeds? Take the stand.
Guys, I didn't add the NSFW title because that statelite is not completed. I'm sorry.
But we want to see hentai. That's why I joined.
I was never if there were hentais available,
Is
then
this like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting?
I mean, I did.
No, this is for.
I did not add anything NSFW into my title because there are not NSFW yet. Not yet. If I would add the title with the plus 18 something, it would be really misleading, so I didn't.
Alright. I've been addicted to cookies.
Okay, you
For
can
the past 10
be the
years.
host. You can be the host.
Oh no, let me tell you something about this thing called the One Ring to rule them all. This
Okay.
shit is addicting. I can't get past it.
Guys, take a seat, like
And
you're in the in the
looking for
theater.
some help and motivation.
Yeah.
I got my 1 month chip the other day, and that's it for me. Thanks for letting me share.
It's not about sharing, but it's something like debating or something like the topics we can talk about. What about some video? Would you wish to have some video?
I'd like to make another confession.
Let's go.
I'm very addicted to BDSM.
Not only about sex, but keep going because I will need to add some videos on it and see if you guys would like to. Just do you guys watch something like technology or something, or at least some random memes on it?
I mean, BDSM could involve technology if you're creative enough.
But at least the one who's doing that will not physically harm the others.
What happens if I like shoving cactuses up my ass?
Please give me a moment because I will need to edit my video title because I'm on the live.
He's seen some
Okay,
shit. Probably has
I'm back.
PTSD.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Alright, someone else talk.
You guys can watch the video. I mean, I need to go to share my video. Let's see if I can load the video here.
I have asthma. Could you put out your cigarette?
Okay, I'm going to turn on the video. Turn on the panel. I'm going to turn on the panel. You what?
Guys, you are soiling my air with your toxic fumes and
What?
negativity.
Oh. One thought. Okay. Some reason, son. Oh. Uh-oh.
Listen here, Smeagol, I'm gonna kick you off into the fucking fiery depths of hell.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Kick me into the volcano so I can be with my precious again.
Alright.
I won't do anything
Bet.
to you, but I want it to be objective that way.
This
Can we
TV
see
seems
some
really hard to
anime?
turn on.
Huh? Huh?
Can we see some anime titty now? I need to watch Itadaki
I'm
Sekai
trying
for the
to-
5th time today.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry
Or
for
we can watch
misleading you
Monster
guys,
Mansume.
but at least you guys can suggest some topics about the video, so I can do that.
Herpes.
At least you should type in it. I mean, you should type the topic you should go with, so I can add the media.
I love your accent, Lottery. Where are you from?
Hong Kong.
Oh, cool.
So guys, if we have random stuff to talk about, what about adding a media that download from? Okay, please go to the podium. I mean, please go to the lectern and then let's begin. I mean, what? Mr. Delos? Hey,
Who doesn't like the penis?
there is something certain, but please do not blame me anything about it, but I'm neutral. At least with that matter.
Sexual.
I'm sorry that may have cut you guys off the voice because I need to get something around my Discord server.
That's when you meet Jesus.
Me and Jesus?
Yes.
No, what happens when we die?
You meet Jesus, and he's got like cookies and milk.
What
He says,
about I
"Hello,
want to
welcome."
talk something about serious about death. I mean, what happens when you die if you're going to Jesus or something? Because I mean, half of a year ago, there's some serious topic about it. I mean, half of a year ago, my brother committed suicide because of extreme pressure on some of the academic problems. And second,
Shit, dude, this just got dark, man. I'm sorry.
it's not just a dark thing, but sometimes his death made raise up my awareness about what would happen when we die. I mean, previous to his death, his computer was broken. I mean, his computer was broken by my parents because of his extreme addiction to the computers. I mean, especially for the Chinese fiction or something like that. Online.
Damn.
Is that us? Are we addicted to computers?
It is not, I mean, it wouldn't have made today if my brother, I mean, my parents did not go through and destroy his computer. And the biggest problem is I mean, it could help him, but he decided to abandon it. He decided to abandon his own something like academic records, but for some reasons I might need to use the test. And don't worry because sometimes I want to go serious about it, but you guys don't need to go panic about it. Let me think of it of how I think of it. I believe after the death, it will become the eternal darkness. Either of that, or you will go to somewhere you may not know, or somewhere you repeating the road, or become the air, If the soul
Have you
is
talked to anyone
what?
about grievance counseling about this?
Grievance counseling.
Like with grieving and moving on and seeing therapy? Have you gone to therapy?
For some reasons, I would need to go to Google. Please, guys, do not use voice chat because I may not able to record your voice. Oh, if you guys are which kind of grieving are you referring to? I mean, in the initial time of his death, I did not go too sad about it because I didn't want the fact of my brother's death made my own emotion go too unstable. If my emotion was destabilized, so did I would get killed as well. I mean, in fact, that time is like it was almost the time I've completed my exam for the grade 12. I mean, since I'm in Hong Kong, during the grade 12, you need to do a national exam, which is called Diploma of Secondary Education Examination in Hong Kong. And that time is almost to be completed. With the guys, we have left this kind of content because it is not something like what you would wish to talk about, which I completely understand. Right? Doesn't matter if it's going real or joke, but I would rather go something serious. Sometimes. I wanted to express something I haven't made before. To let you guys know we would wish to have something to prevent the further suicidal attempts. Sometimes we got ignored, we got forgotten. Give me a moment and see if I can edit my title because sometimes people got misled into the NSFW because it is not completed. It's not about, I mean, sometimes I have been making a lot of videos. What?
Oh, I thought you said you've been making a lot of videos.
You can see it, you can Google, you can go to YouTube and search my name without the YNT and see my videos
Okay.
about Minecraft. Or you can go to the non-Minecraft channel using the links, after the other external websites. You can see my non-Minecraft channel as well.
Okay, let me check you out.
Or you can go to Discord. Anyway. sorry guys, because I've made my biggest mistakes ever to say that the life form was at State of Light 3, but I realized it was in State of Light 4. I misled you guys in the title. I'm sorry. So if you guys would suggest a title to talk about, let's go. You can go for it. Any topic would be acceptable, regardless. Except the topics I am not able to understand. That is the only exception. Please take a seat. If you guys would wish to suggest any topics you would wish to talk about, go for it. No need to just sitting here. No point just sitting here. Hey, talk something. I mean, you should say something on it. Because I'm going live, you know. MK? Oh, doesn't matter. But at least you should. That's fine, but would you wish to suggest any topic so I can talk about? It was sad that you didn't have anything interested on it. Oh, cause. Okay. May I have something to say because cause will come first. Or at least the worst songs. By the way, which kind of song I should go with? Let's go with some live concerts because I might have been interested on the worst songs like X Japan, Granite, or something. But first, if the game for which influenced my life is like something like Sandbox, Minecraft was not the biggest one to influence my life because it's block like games, but I would log it all the way. Uh-oh. Why? This is not my computer. Oh, great. I mean... I have made it because look, I made a teleporter pad here. Press C on it, and you will go back up. Something like this, and there's a teleporter here. Hello? Yep. And you're back. So it is the fact that the games influence my life. It's like something fictional or the first game I've ever played. Because I barely play games and I would rather wish to save some money for games I would really wish to play. I think something like roleplay games would influence my life to let me go for something to have the adventure. And I would now also wish to create some fiction, but mostly would end up failure because my grammatic problem or some of the logic problems, and then it would not cause anything ended up better. What the kids do in Hong Kong, wait, for fun when they're growing up. Maybe it is similar to China, but it is not really. Most of the children in Hong Kong would go to the kindergarten, and some of the ones having more money would rather bring them to like for really high education. I mean, even the early times to ask them to go for education, mostly they would not wish to. For example, the English levels would be like grade 1 to grade 3, but they would have to do it previous to their own grade 1 or something. They would have much. I mean, that was the ones with higher end, but for us, my experiences during the time of 2003 or 2004, because there were SARS infection, which made me unable to go anywhere else. If you would tell me that I would save up for any games, do you mean the game here or all the games in the Steam or something like arcade in here? I would rather save up the games like I used to have some console games, but now I would only have the personal computer games. It is the fact that my parents would not wish me to have all the consoles, which would have more burdens to my flat. I mean, because it was kind of stressful of my units because I'm living in the public apartments building. No, I use it to get games for some random reasons, but now I think most of the games were not really worth playing, and mostly I would, after a few weeks of playing, and then I started to abandon that kind of game, which is not, I mean, especially when I have completed the game or I could not complete it in anywhere, unless I could find somewhere to walk through it. Nowadays, if I got money, mostly I will buy the computer equipment rather than the games, if it is possible. Okay, the newcomers should take a seat. That's fine. I think local people, I mean, some of the people younger than me, I mean, like the 10th or 8th, 9th or older grader, but no older than 19, will often think of the politics are not suitable for them. I mean, people mostly talk about politics, which I would be appreciated for. I mean, in comparison to the others, it is the same, but the biggest difference is how I can talk about the topics. Sometimes I'm not sure which kind of topics they were interested for, or what kind of topics they wish to explore. And at least I can talk about it in English, while in Hong Kong, I unlikely to use English anywhere. Unless something urgent and I was stuck in the Chinese typing. Especially I'm not able to understand the traditional Chinese Tanjie or the fast hand input. It is a very important thing you have already talked about, which kind of PC equipment I will buy in the future, which is AMD. I mean, for the CPU, it will be always AMD. And then my computer cooling fan is subject to failure within 2 or 3 more years if I still use it constantly. So I might need a new cooling solution upon replacing my CPU or something. Something like ray tracing, I would go with AMD. It will be available in the future because right now I'm still using a newcomer's GPU because at that time buying my PC, it was completely lacking funds, and that time was the fever of Bitcoin, which made me unable to buy my own PC's computer specification in the best way. simply the GPU. Otherwise, why do I have to use the graphic card like RX 560? No, just use cash because Bitcoin. I did not have enough Bitcoin there, and nor it would be important. I mean, they would not accept Bitcoin at that time. Even as of now, Bitcoin is not really widely circulated in Hong Kong. It is in Hong Kong. I mean, right now, for me, it is good in the standing, but somewhere outside it's like really risky, regardless, because there is the more risky cases of anywhere, and some of the infection, I mean confirmed infections, they did not carry any kind of features to spot off. That means even they were exposed to be infected, they did not have anything about it. If you guys would wish to be the one to stand here, get here so I can be the audience as well. Even though I'm the host in the stream. That would be fine. But at least you should chest in test. It is a really sad fact that I would wish to imitate our culture of Buddhism Hotline by Jonathon Hills, but it is in a very restricted budget of having the stream. It is a really hard thing too. And this kind of stream is really lacking any form of support, and then people walking through and then learn anything of NSFW would simply attract them. But I didn't wish to attract them like that. I mean, I didn't wish to do anything clickbait, but sometimes my title went wrong and everyone got panic about it and watched it to here and accidentally trapped it, which I didn't wish to. Yeah, something sexual can really help to gain the audiences or the visitors, but sometimes I got it wrong. I haven't even completed that session and then I made a very wrong call, a sign on it, and then everyone tended to go there. It would be fine if I have completed that area, but at least you should take care of if it is completed. Now I have to say it is not completed for the forum. I mean, for this kind of conduct, I haven't completed my own NSFW satellites. Oh, get lost here. But I mean, I personally think that spending half days on Zombie Massacre and then you will get at least 300 and 400,000 units and then you get everything. I mean, you can basically buy this content. I mean, what? I personally spent only half days. I mean, or 6 hours if I could do a perfect one all the time. I was not the case because I was relatively new here. It is no more than a month. I mean, I feel it would be a month a few days later. Okay, so for something in-game topics, which is, if you have ever seen the forum, someone had suggested to put a paywall behind the custom player models. What do you think? But I personally think that it would not have anything to solve the problem of system rewards being undermined at all, because in that case people would grind for that kind of unlockable items, and then once you unlock that, then it will be absolutely no more importance for the system rewards because you had unlocked almost everything. Not good for uncompleted projects to entitle users or to custom content. It is not the case because sometimes I mean this would be a bad idea, but sometimes assuming you just put a paywall to unlock this kind of workshop, it would not solve anything ways to the system rewards being undermined, especially for the cosmetics. When the player models in the workshop is better than the default, why would the people wish to use the default model? Even if it was behind the paywall, they would just go to green and then attempt to get them. It is not the problem, but the problem is if the paywall is set, but the creators left unrewarded, that would be the biggest biggest reason this shouldn't happen at all. I did never play Skyrim or Fallout. For the latter, I have never touched it, nor the video. They have something similar, I think. Oh. That concept. The way the most of that would be a great thing. But this game is absolutely against the microtransactions, which is in case if you do that, you will have a way to transfer your own units. No, because which kind of game? If this game or something. At least 3 hours ago. Where is it? Let me go to take a look. Because some of the reasons I might go to support them as well. Support them, I mean. Got you. Got you. And that's the fact that I didn't copy and paste the link, but I have to use the typing it myself. But anyway, I could not go to back it again because they have completed it in Indiegogo. I would love to see the Steam additive jar system. That would be great, but for some of the games would not agree to use the microtransaction systems. I mean the player to player. I don't know, but if you could transfer the units to the orders, and then what is the point for players to look for the games? But sometimes it would be necessary for the items you could not. Oh, Steam dollars. But I personally agree. While this should not charge anything further. Spent only on Steam. Yeah. There were absolutely no one wish to go with, so hopefully there were more audiences to give a bit more hype, and then to give more topics about it, so I can prepare it better. And that's it. It's if there were anyone giving me a better numbers of topics, I could have made it better on it. I could enhance this kind of content, this kind of life. It is really disappointing that there were absolutely no viewers even now. No comments, no chats, not even a spam. Who would even care about the ones being so low about it? I mean, I may have to make more topics about it and to decorate this kind of condo a little bit further to give a better themes on it. Sometimes I wanted to express the fact that I have insufficient number of budgets to stream in real life. For example, I'm simply not sure about it. Do you have any examples of it, or something internal or external? For some games I would like to play is like Minecraft, or something like Garry's Mod, or Tabletop Simulator, or even more. But which I used to love was the Factorio, because it was something like I could learn how I can do something like factories, or how to do something more efficient. That's the point. I never did, but the best word was 200 or something. I developed a perfect technique with a 95% win rate. But for some reasons, I was not able to do so because there were some spins on it. Sometimes when I forgot everything else would simply get me fail to get a strike. At the maximum, I would get all the spells, but I have never done So the one with the clean the gutters clean or something. I mean, every single game's had at least one open frame. Guys, please take a seat, or if you wish to be at the host, get here. You're welcome. Remember should take a seat if you do anything proper. Hey, what? It's kind of random. What's this? Why? Hey, this becomes a threat of bullying. Hey, that's random. How random you are. How random you are, man. Wait, what? God. Not funny. Look what you did. Why don't you just take a seat anyway? Maybe we should go on. Just talk about it. Ask me anything. Get some topics about it. Talk as long as possible. Do you know what Buddhism Hotline is?
What should you ask him? Dude.
But anyway, let's go. At least we should talk something about it, because I wanted to do random things. So would you like to...
Why we're not doing this at my place?
Okay, not to whisper. I mean, give something like a general voice, a normal voice.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting bumped.
Okay, so now I need to lead the people to get here. By the way, what's the name tag? Oh. Oh, fine. If you want to be the host, go. Oh, no. Okay, so...
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Yeah. It came to random moments. So if you guys would wish to suggest anything, just like the Buddhism Hotline, so you can do something on here. So now talk about anything you wish to talk about. It will be fine, but as long as you are not doing anything like air raping, which would end me up something like ruining my streaming equipment. Anything up to you. Let's go for it. Hey, what? Guys,
I freaking love your skin.
please sit on it. I mean, at least you should not walking too far away or going to random it. Okay, fine. Let's move on like this. So, what would you think on the next arcade update, at least?
Yo, Lottery, if you're interested after, come check out my place.
But I will do this later. I want disco ball. May I have something to say because I'm going to note this down because the satellite 1 or 2 will be used for... Oh, give me a moment. I'm probably going to mark those down. Darn, next time I'm going to do this, but at least I should go for somewhere else now. Because now to the end, because this kind of popularity is absolutely zero. I mean in the YouTube live stream. So thank you guys for joining. Next time I'm going to do it better. Goodbye guys. Okay, the next stream will begin in 30 minutes. I mean within the same time I'm going to continue with it. Goodbye.